What's up, Glam Fam? This is Dwayna, aka Glamazon1026, and welcome to the Glam Room. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. We always have a good time here on this channel. Today, I'm coming to you with a review on the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer and Setting Powder. So if you want to see how these two products perform under duress, well, actually it's not under duress, I just put it on my face and I wore it for a long time. If you want to see how they perform, stay tuned. Starting this review with my eyebrows already done. We're gonna try and do a full Fenty face today, guys, because you know this is a Fenty review video, right? Okay. This isn't a first impression because I used both the concealer and the powder before in another video. I kind of knew that when I filmed this, I wouldn't have I would have time constraints and I wouldn't be able to wear it for like 7+ hours. So I wore it before so that I could see how it fit, and I will insert a video clip of my results and all that stuff after this video so that you can see how it wore throughout the day. My face is already primed with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm just using this ColourPop brush to distribute the Fenty foundation all over my face. This looks a little orange today. And now I'm blending it out with my Makeup Geek face buffer brush. I ended up getting the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 350. My Fenty foundation shade is 390. I appreciated the fact that they made them correspond because it was super easy to go in and find a color to highlight with. Now, this concealer, she is thick, y'all. She is thick. And you do not need a lot for highlighting. She's thicker than Radiant Creamy. She's thicker than Soft Matte. But she's good. She's really good. So I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge that's already damp, and I'm gonna use that to blend her out. Look at that. Oh my God. And it's so full coverage. I love it. This is gonna be, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I just keep saying look at it because it's so good. Just that little bit of concealer blended out like that. It's amazing. It's really good. On the other side, I'm gonna use my Morphe M334 brush with some Smashbox Primer Water, just so that you guys can see the difference between the two techniques. I really love this concealer. I really do. It covers a multitude of sins. It's like, I look wide awake now. I've been awake since like 7 o'clock. It's now 8:30 in the evening. I had a full day at work. I went and got my hair done. I went grocery shopping. So like, I've been running around. I'm ragged. I've been chasing after 2 dogs. Like, I'm ragged. And look at that. I look bright. I look wide awake. Look at that. You do have to blend pretty quickly though. I did notice that. It doesn't dry as quickly as the foundation does, but you still have to blend out your concealer pretty quickly. I'm gonna do a cream contour really quickly, and then I'm coming back and we're gonna talk a little bit about the powder, okay? We are finished with that. My nose looks pinched. So I got the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Honey. So when you open the box and take out the powder, there's a sifter cover in this little slot up here, so that when you're traveling, your powder doesn't just like go all around the place, which is genius. Rihanna, her packaging, she just be thinking about stuff. She thought like the fly liner with the cap that snapped, and then this for the powders. I'm really excited. I appreciate that. I appreciate good packaging. Y'all know I like good packaging. I like packaging that makes sense and packaging that doesn't make you waste product because I spent money on this. So these powders are $32 and she came up with 8 shades of them, which is amazing. Like everybody else got like 3. But you know, here they go. They're so beautiful. They're in this little octagon, this squoctagon. Now this is the shade that Rihanna uses for her whole, to set her whole face. And this is the shade I'm going to use to set my highlight. So what I really love about this powder is that it does exactly what it says it does. Like it's going to do, it's like instant retouching. It's like super blurring. It looks really good on your skin. I'm going to set the rest of my face and then give you kind of like a summation of what I think about both of these products. And then at the end, I'm going to insert the clip of me after wearing it for like 12 hours. Okay guys, here we go. We have finished. I have applied all of the Fenty products that I own to my face. I have on Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule as blush, eyeshadow, and I have a little bit of Trophy Wife up here. I fly lined my lids so that we can hide the eyelash band, and then on my lips is Vacray. So the reason we are all here, the concealer and the powder. Now, I didn't watch anybody else's videos before I wanted to. I was itching to watch everybody's videos on this, but I wanted to come in with an unbiased opinion so I could tell you exactly how I feel. Now, the concealer. I think this is the thickest concealer I own. It's so thick. So if you don't like thick concealers, you might not like this. I, however, love the thickness. I love the coverage. I feel like it just like I said, it covers a multitude of sins. Like I don't think I need to wear color corrector if I'm using this. I also feel like it blends in well with the foundation. Now in the video that I'm going to show you afterwards, I forgot to put on my Fenty foundation and I used my NARS, but it blended in really well with my NARS too. So it's not like right now it looks very, very matte, but when I had it on with my NARS, the texture difference wasn't like so bad that it just looked like, oh, you got dry under eyes and then a dewy face. It wasn't like that. It looked really good with the NARS too. So I think you can use it with a lot of other foundations, not just the Fenty foundation. I really don't have any like problems with it. There are no cons. Like it's $26, which is $4 cheaper than my NARS. So I mean, it's like a win-win to me. Like I never have to buy Beauty Bakery ever again in my life. I really don't. And I was, you know, I was, they're on timeout because they had Jeffree Star on their channel last year. So they're on timeout for me right now, but this powder is amazing. Like, okay, so I bought the honey because it's a brightening powder for the 300s. I honestly just think that since this concealer is lighter than my normal concealer, I need a lighter powder to keep it bright. I feel like the honey tones it down a little bit, so I feel like it would be perfect with my NARS. But if I'm going to like have an all-out bright highlight, because sometimes for like really bold looks I want a really bright highlight and not something that is as subtle as I usually do it, I'm gonna need a brighter powder. So I bought the banana powder and that's coming in the mail. And you know I love this little sifter top right here that's gonna keep all my powder from like, you know, going all around the place while I'm traveling. So this is like really, really, really good. I really like it. I think you should go out and buy it. My review is 2 thumbs up. Yes, go buy it because it's amazing. Okay, anyway, I think that's about it. I really do. I really like both of these products. I think you're gonna like them too. They are worth the money. You really don't need a lot of that concealer, so it's gonna last a long time. It's gonna last a long time because she's thick, girl. So before I insert the video that I shot the first time I wore this for 12 hours, I am going to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel and click the notification button so you can be part of the Glam Fam. And then also if you have any comments, concerns, if you just want to get to know me a little bit better, be sure to leave a comment in the box below. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Glamazon1026, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye, thank you. Hello all, it is now 1:17 in the morning. I have been wearing my Fenty concealer and powder for 12 hours. and it still looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty good besides me being a little bit shiny, which really isn't that big of a deal because I can just blot. If I needed to wear it for this long, I could just blot and be okay. This looks really good. I don't have on Fenty foundation because I forgot. I have on NARS, but I have the concealer and the powder on all over my face. Actually, I put the powder on under here, but that's it. Anyway, I will see y'all in my next video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.